Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies, and the LEGO Ninjago movie just turned 5 years old, which is pretty crazy to think about. And of course, since it is the 5th anniversary of this movie, I just want to talk about my feelings about the film for a little bit, and the growing positivity towards the movie from the Ninjago community. The video won't be too long, I just want to give my thoughts on this movie, because I still really enjoy it after 5 years. I remember seeing this movie twice in the theaters when it came out. I saw it once by myself, once with friends, and as soon as the Blu-ray came out, I bought it and watched it over and over again several times, and in a way the Ninjago movie sort of became my comfort movie. Back when the movie was coming out, I was a senior in high school, and I was just starting to build my actual audience on YouTube. The movie itself had a very special place among some of the earlier videos in my Ninjago library, and talking about the movie, talking about trailers, speculation, any type of news, that got me my start in the Ninjago community, along with other things that I was doing at the time. Long story short, the movie is definitely one of the reasons as to why I'm still here today. At the time of release, the movie was basically panned by a lot of Ninjago fans for being different from the show. A lot of Ninjago fans at the time really didn't care for the design changes of the ninja, or for the fact that the Ninjago movie was completely separate in terms of continuity from the show, and sometimes I felt like I was one of its only defenders. Nowadays, I feel like the Ninjago community is a lot more accepting of the movie, which is good. The movie's been around for 5 years now, people have had a chance to actually see it and get used to it, and also it doesn't really hurt that the TV show itself adopted a lot of the changes that the movie was kind of famous for introducing. The movie itself did deserve some criticism though when it was released. Obviously the movie is not perfect and it's not without flaws, and I for sure would not call it an amazing movie, but I like it, and that's the important thing. I like the energy that it has, and whenever I'm watching the movie, like I said earlier, I feel a sense of comfort. The Ninjago movie has slowly become one of my comfort movies that I watch anytime I'm feeling down or sad. In a lot of ways I have a weird nostalgia for the movie as well, especially the time period where it was coming out. It was a simpler time in the Ninjago scene. Hands of Time had just wrapped up, and a lot of the Ninjago community was looking forward to Sons of Garmadon. Well, those of us who bothered to stay after the design changes, of course. The movie also had fantastic LEGO sets to back it up, and I still stand by the opinion that the Ninjago movie line of sets is one of, if not the very best, that Ninjago has ever seen. I even got the chance to work directly with Warner Brothers and unbox some of the products related to the Ninjago movie on my YouTube channel, which definitely did not hurt in terms of promotion and drive, that's for sure. Like I said, now that the movie has had a couple of years to sit within the Ninjago fanbase, I feel like it's been getting a broader, more wider positive reception, with many people praising it now, seeing its good sides, while also still being critical in places where criticism is definitely necessary. The Ninjago movie still has its haters, that's for sure, and if you don't like the movie, I'm not really picking on you here. I don't really care what your opinion is regarding this movie. All I know is that I like it, I was one of its earlier defenders, and that's good enough for me. I'm glad to see that the community has grown to accept this movie over the years, as more and more people actually give it a chance and watch it. I've always said if you can separate it from the show, it's a worthwhile experience. I would highly recommend this movie to anybody who hasn't seen it just yet, and even if you watch it and don't end up liking it, I think it's important to at least give it some type of a chance. It is the only time that Ninjago has been on the big screen after all, unless you count some of the other LEGO movies. So with that being said guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up from my thoughts here. It's hard to believe it's been 5 years already since this movie has been released, and even though we never got a sequel and most likely never will, I'm really happy about the impact that this movie had over the Ninjago series, and I think at the end of the day, it was only for the greater good. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Leave a comment down below discussing what you think of the Ninjago movie 5 years later, and if you haven't seen it just yet, will you give it a chance after watching this video? Thank you all so much for watching, hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again later. Peace.